Alright. This is a Photoshop tutorial on removing backgrounds. First we'll get a picture of Dr. Nick Chaos. Right here. Right up in here. Good. So, one method is to use a layer mask. And this one takes some toying around with. So what you want to do is take your lasso tool and make a little just rough draw around the edge of your picture. And now you go up to your layer and make a layer mask. And you want to, for this we want to reveal the selection. So make everything that we selected show and everything else disappear. But that doesn't look very good, so we need to if there's a window you need in Photoshop that's not showing up, you go to Windows, Property, and select a window. For this we need Properties, and this is giving us our mask properties. Well, no, it's not giving us our last mask. First we have to select the mask. Yeah, now this is mask properties. Now, you can feather the mask, but we don't want to do that too much, because if we do it too much, that happens. And then you go to mask edge and play around with it. I don't like how you can't see what you're doing, but shift it so smooth it out. That's good. Radius. Oops. Oop. Yeah. I kind of messed it up, but if you play around with that, you should get it to a point where it looks nice. That doesn't really look nice, but it's possible to get it so it looks nice. And so that you can get your background cleanly removed. Alright. Yeah, you just need more. I don't have much time to toy around with that. Now, for next method, we're going to use the quick select, or quick select tool. So that's this tool with the brush and the thingy. And if you hold your mouse over it, right click it, it says quick selection tool and magic wand tool. You want quick selection tool. Just right click. And then once you're in quick select, you can just backspace. Okay, whenever that happens, you have to go to Layer, Rasterize, Smart Object. And see how easy that is? But one thing is, you have to, okay, so also in Photoshop, the way to move layers in front of or behind something, go to your window, click layers, I already have layers, and drag the layer down, and boom, it's behind it. But, one sec. Now, you see there's this line, thin line, right there. that's crossing through, that's all around your picture. You get little thin lines when you do quick select, so you want to take your lasso and delete that. Oh, wait. You gotta select the layer you're working on. Boom. And the lines go away. And there's one here too. It's hard to see. I can't see it, but I know it's there. Oh. I only put this picture here to demonstrate that little thin line existed. But yeah, that's another really easy way to get lines out. You have to toy around with it. If it's pictures with more with a background that doesn't contrast as much with the image, it'll be harder to use, but it makes it easier a lot of the time to remove backgrounds using that tool. And then a third way to remove backgrounds is let's go to layer rasterize smart object, because it's probably gonna need to do that. Select. Now what you do is, another way is select color range, and you go to sampled colors up in select, and you want to try to mess around until you get to the right color range. So this works with better pictures than others. You kind of have to toy around with this one too. And you want to have everything white is what you're selecting, I'm pretty sure. So backspace, and there, you just remove the background. Pretty much. I removed a little of something I didn't want, but that's because it was the same color. You're selecting a whole color range. That's good for like keying out something that's in front of a blue screen or in front of a green screen. And then if you're using your own photos, something with a blank background that contrasts with the rest of the photo. And this tool is not only useful for removing backgrounds, it's useful for other graphic design stuff. I'll show you something else you can do with the select color range. Layer, rasterize, smart object, select, color range. And you, instead of sampled colors, you go to skin tones or other stuff. And there. See how it's like that? And then, boom, his face is gone. And then we can play around with image adjustments, black and white, just to make it black and white. Then image adjustments, image adjustments, exposure, and then decrease your exposure. And then you could bring in something like this. Stretch it out so it fits. Check. Then go layers. Bring it down, and you can have something cool like that. So that's just some Photoshop basics. See you next time.